Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to publish a custom connector, in this case, a Mule SDK developed connector into Anypoint Exchange. In your searches, you may have found some connectors that people have developed and published to GitHub. And I'm going to be showing you how you can take that GitHub project, download it, make some modifications to the POM file, and then publish that into your Anypoint Exchange. Some requirements for this video: Anypoint Exchange, of course, and also Maven installed into your local environment. So here we have a Mule SDK connector, one that's developed for Mule 4. This is in a GitHub repo that I have published. And what you want to go ahead and do in order to get this published into your exchange, so say for example you have an exchange. Currently I spun up a new Anypoint platform account. This currently has no assets that have been published in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this existing project that I've published into GitHub, I'm going to download it, and then I'm going to publish it into this Anypoint Exchange environment. Okay. So what we're going to first go ahead and do is download the code. We can go ahead and download that as a zip file. Once we download that, we're going to go ahead and unzip that into a folder. In this case, I've already done that. I have the project expanded here into this folder. And within this project, what you're going to go ahead and do is make modifications to the POM XML file. So I've gone ahead and opened that file over here. In the POM XML file, the only thing that you need to make sure that you do is make modifications to the group ID. And you're going to go ahead and replace this group ID with your organization ID from your Anypoint platform account. So if we come back over to Anypoint platform here, when you log into Anypoint platform, so let me go and log out and log back in real quick here. When you log into your Anypoint platform account, oops, let me put the right password in here. When you log in initially, you'll see that the organization ID is automatically in your URL here. So you can go ahead and copy this, paste it into the POM file, and just replace that existing group ID, and that's all you need for the group ID. Okay. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is make modifications to your settings.xml file for your Maven install. So in here, this is going to be leveraging the Maven facade that's part of Anypoint Exchange. And the ID right here is Exchange Server. So what you need to make sure that you do in your settings.xml file for your Maven install is add a server that corresponds to that ID. So in this case, server, the ID here is Exchange Server. You're going to put in your username and your password for your Anypoint platform account. You can see I've already masked the Anypoint password that I have for my account. There are ways to encrypt this and save this into your settings.xml file. And this is just a dummy down settings.xml file that I'm showing you here. Your settings.xml file may already have profiles and additional repositories, but for the sake of this demo, I kind of dummy this down to kind of show you the lowest common denominator of settings that you need in order for you to publish your the Mule SDK connector into Exchange. Okay, so once this is set up, you've made modifications to your POM file, right? You've added the server to your settings.xml file, and you've also added the group ID. You're going to come over to a terminal window. And in the terminal window, you're going to go ahead and navigate to that folder where the project is at. And you're going to run the following command. You're going to run Maven or MVN clean D or -D skip test deploy, and I'll put this in the comments down below or the video description. Once you run that command, it's going to go ahead and take the project. It's going to go ahead and compile it, build it, and then check this project into your Anypoint Exchange, and that's all again based off of the organization ID that you replaced with within the POM file, and also leverage the credentials within your Maven settings.xml file. So we'll give this a couple more seconds here. You can see that it's already gone and built the project. It's going to go ahead and deploy it now. And then if we come back over to Anypoint Exchange, you can see that there is the connector that's been uploaded that was developed outside. This is just a custom connector. In here, we can go ahead and make modifications to the entry for this page, and this corresponds to the version. And then one other thing to point out: if you do make changes to the project, the code itself, you need to make sure that you change the version ID, because if you try to check the same project in with the same version ID, the build's going to fail. Okay. And as always, if you have any questions or run into any issues, leave a comment below, or you can email me at this address. And thanks for watching the video.